Hey, y'all. Good morning. Welcome back to the channel, y'all, and welcome back to Pelion, South Carolina. It's currently about 82 degrees Fahrenheit. This beautiful Saturday the Lord has given us. And y'all, I'm about to feed the hungry bins, the worm bins, some fresh mushroom compost. And then I'm going to top it off with a little bit of 16% laying crumble chicken feed. And y'all, this is my little short video demonstrating how I do just that. I've already pre-ripped the bag so I don't make a fool of myself doing this. But I'm going to go ahead and dump that out right here like that. I usually like to keep me a sack dumped out here in this mortar tray. I use this mushroom compost to feed the worms, but then also when I'm doing my worm orders, I put a little bit of shredded cardboard in the bottom of the cup or the bag for my worms, and then I put the worms in. But then I also top it with a little bit of fresh mushroom compost when I ship out a worm order. That way, in case it stays longer in shipping than I expect, they have a little something to munch on while they're in transit. Look at that. Look at that. That's what the mushroom compost looks like straight out the bag. Let me zoom in on it and get over here. Come here. Alright, so it's not very impressive. In fact, it looks like sand and, I don't know, wood chips, bark, and it doesn't look like, I don't even see no mushrooms, But they call it mushroom compost. It's the cheapest stuff. Well, it's only $3.98 a bag at Lowe's, our local home improvement store. And y'all, this is what I feed my worms. This is pretty good. I like it. I like using this in the garden and around, and I like using this in the garden and while I'm gardening and doing my gardening stuff. And I got the idea this would be good for bedding, and so I tried it out for the worms. And y'all, ever since I did that, I love it. I ain't never looked back. So y'all, stick with me. Sorry for yapping so much. Remember, this is Yap City, population 1. I'm the mayor. Welcome to Yap City, y'all. If you stick around for a while, I might show you how to yap. You might learn how to yap. All right. Enough yapping, y'all. Let me get into it. I'm gonna scoop one of these half-gallon scoops. It's very, very scientific, very technical and precise. One of these scoops per hungry bin. That's it. All right, y'all hang tight, and I'll be right back. Hey, y'all! Look who decided to join us. It's Aries. Hey, Aries, how you doing today? You having a good day? This is my shed buddy. Aries. How's it going? Aries? Alright, Aries. I gotta get back to doing what I was doing. Thanks for coming and chilling with me. Alright, y'all. I got the last scoop of fresh mushroom compost here. I spared y'all the agony of watching me dump one in each one of these bins. But I already got one dumped in each bin, except the last one over here. Alright, I'm going to demonstrate how to do that. Very technical. You want to be careful when you do this. Very technical. Oh, there you go. That's it. That's all you do. Alright, I'm going to set this down right here. Now, I'm going to demonstrate how technical I apply it. So you just got to... I just like to get it nice and thin. Even as thin a layer as I can get, y'all. Just spread it out like that right there. Oh, okay. That's some more of that plastic embedded in that cardboard. My goodness, I can't never get rid of all that stuff. All right. Anyways. Is there some more of that? I wonder if that stuff's coming in the mushroom compost. Y'all, see, this is what I'm talking about. You be getting all kind of stuff in the bags and stuff you buy at the big box stores. Look at this. I don't remember putting this in here. I don't know. Maybe I did. Maybe I shouldn't blame it on that. Maybe it's my fault. I don't know. All right. Back to the task at hand. All right, let's level out the fresh mushroom compost we just applied to our hungry bins. Hopefully, this nice, dry, fresh mushroom compost will dry the bins up a little bit and help tamp down that black soldier fly. I don't want to call it an infestation because it isn't that bad yet. But if we don't get a hold on it now, it's going to get bad. Y'all know that saying, An ounce of cure, or an ounce of preventatives with a pound of cure, right? Let's nip it in the bud, y'all. You got to nip it in the bud. You know what I'm talking about? If you out there know what I'm talking about, nipping something in the bud, if you ever nip something in the bud, drop a comment down below. Let us know. Let us know about a story. Tell us a story in the comments about one time when you nipped something in the bud. Hey, tell us a story about a time you didn't nip something in the bud and you wished you would have went back and done it later. And you thought to yourself, like Captain Hindsight, you were like, I should have nipped that in the bud way back when. All right, y'all. Hang tight. I'm going to come back with some chicken feed and top that off. And that might be it, y'all. All right, hang tight. Hey, y'all. Thanks for sticking with us. I'm back. And y'all, as you can see, I saved you the agony of me watching me feed every bin. But I started out with a 16-ounce cup of 16% laying crumbles. That's why I usually feed my hens. And I sprinkled a little bit in each one of the bins on top of the fresh mushroom compost. Because I really don't want to mix that feed in with the bedding. It'll heat up when it gets wet. So I like to top feed it. And I saved the last one just to demonstrate. I'm just going to sprinkle it in a light feeding, just like that right there. Because remember, I just gave them a heavy feeding of fresh mushroom compost. They're probably not going to mess with this here chicken feed a whole lot tonight and today and tonight. But what it'll do is it'll go ahead and get moist and it'll be ready for them the next day when they're ready to get at it. Or it also has protein, so it supplements any protein that they may be lacking in the fresh mushroom compost. But as you can see, I didn't even finish the cup. I don't know if you can see that with the video and the lighting. But I didn't even finish the cup. And that's a 16-ounce cup, and I split that between all 8 of my hungry bins. So it's a very, very light feeding. It's not very much. I'm worried about overfeeding because of those black soldier fly larvae. But I'm hoping that the fresh mushroom compost being dry, I'm not going to wet it. I'm not going to pour the leachate pans over it. And I'm not going to spray any molasses water or nothing in it. I'm just going to leave it dry just like this. And we'll come back tomorrow and we'll see how it looks. All right, y'all. I know, a lot of yapping. I appreciate it if you made it this far. Let me know down in the comments. Do you like videos like this? Do you want to see more like this? If you do, let me know. I appreciate if you made it this far, y'all. God bless you. And y'all, take care of one another. And y'all don't forget. Y'all come back now. You hear?